that the tribe of Judah is like a young lion that's being raised by the father and the mother, so to speak, right? You understand? But now, if Judah went off, and and didn't get it right, then it'll be like a wild lion. It'll be like a wild lion. Give me Ezekiel, the 19th chapter, right? Give me Psalm 17. Show me what you got from the top.
Ezekiel 19:1.
Check this out. This here is like a parable. This here is like a parable. But it's talking about the nation of Israel. So we're going to break this down, right? These are the last kings. These are like the last kings of the house of Judah. The southern kingdom. The last to fall of Israel. Excuse me. You had two houses. The northern kingdom, the southern kingdom. One nation make up two houses. The house of Israel, the house of Judah. House of Israel are gone. They're in captivity already. The house of Judah. This is the tail end. This here is a lamentation. This here is a lamentation. What's that mean? It's right. Something that you can, be sorrowful about, man. Lament about. And be like, whoa. Whoa. Like, man, that's heavy. You know what I'm saying? And, it's supposed to be something that you're supposed to get your senses into, man. And get the feel of this groove. This is in history. This is our history. This is what we're about, man. This is our core. Check this out.
Ezekiel 19:1.
Yes?
Moreover, take thou up a lamentation for the princes of Israel.
Right.
And say, what is thy mother? A lioness. She lay down among lions. She nourished her whelps. Whelps among young lions.
Right. So now, what is thy mother? A lion. We call the mother as a land. The land of Israel. The land of Israel is our mother. She is a lion when she nursed up young lions, her whelps. But it says, take a lamentation for the princes of Israel. Take a lamentation for the princes of Israel. If we were kings today, or if we had our own land, who would be our princes today? What is a prince? A prince is a brother from a royal family. He got authority, he rule, he come after the king. He's going to inherit the kingdom. Who is a prince amongst these so-called Negroes today? Who would that be? Who?
Michael Jordan.
Brother say Michael Jordan. Who?
Farrakhan.
Farrakhan. I mean, who? Who? Give me somebody. Colin Powell. Who's a prince today? The Lord said, take a lamentation for the princes of Israel. The point of the matter being that they're in a miserable state, man. It's bad for them. This is how they lost their kingship. They lost their princehood, if you will. Check this out. Read on.
Ezekiel 19:2. And say, what is thy mother? A lioness. She lay down among lions. She nourished her whelps among young lions.
Praise the Lord.
And she brought up one of her whelps, and it became a young lion.
This whelp here is Jehoahaz. This talking about one of the last kings. This is son to Josiah. Son to Josiah, Jehoahaz. He became king in his father's stead. His father got killed in Megiddo. Went to war and got gunned down in his chariot, and he died. They raised up his son Jehoahaz in his stead. Check this out. Huh? Brother said, here, what I say? Oh, you gunned them down. They gunned them down with arrows. They shot arrows. They killed my man Josiah. Check this out. Read it out.
Ezekiel 19:3. And she brought up one of her whelps, and it became a young lion.
Right.
And it learned to catch the prey.
It learned to catch the prey. Check this out.
It devoured men.
It devoured men. Read it.
The nations also heard of him. He was taken in their pits.
Right.
And they brought him with chains unto the land of Egypt.
This is a wicked cat, Jehoahaz. A so-called Negro, Josiah's son. Josiah was a righteous king in Israel. But he had several sons. And this brother here was evil. So the Most High show you that they got him in his pit. They locked him up, took him prisoner into Egypt. Right. House of bondage. Exactly. Read on that.
Ezekiel 19:4. Now when she saw that she had waited, and her hope was lost, then she took another of her whelps and made him a young lion.
Praise the Lord. This is Jehoiakim. Jehoiakim, brother to Jehoahaz, right? Read on. Another one of Josiah's sons. Read it.
Ezekiel 19:6. And when he went up and down among the lions, he became a young lion and learned to catch the prey.
This is why we're in the situation we're in now, because these brothers were evil, and he became a lion. He learned to catch the prey. He learned to deal wickedly, man. He learned to deal wickedly. He didn't deal right. He didn't lock it down righteously. He was like a young, wild lion. running around crazy, head cut off, man, didn't know what was going on. Wickedness, letting him run off, letting him run his life. You're like a wild lion. You're evil, and you're running through, and you're devouring men, man. You're killing people unrighteously in all kinds of vibrations. And you hook up with the enemy. At this time, it's Nebuchadnezzar. Show me what you got out.
Ezekiel 19:6.
Uh-huh.
And he went up and down among the lions. He became a young lion and learned to catch the prey and devoured men.
He did the same thing. No righteousness. Read it out.
And he knew their desolate places. And he laid waste their cities.
Praise the Lord.
And the land was desolate, and the fullness thereof by the noise of his roaring.
Praise the Lord. This is Jehoiakim. Read it.
Then the nation set against him on every side.
On every side, they came up against Israel. They say him, but it's the house of Judah. In truth, it's the house of Judah, the southern kingdom, the so-called Negroes, the so-called the Judites, the Benjamites, and some of the Levites. So-called Negroes, the so-called Haitians, and the so-called Jamaicans, and all the Negroes in Caribbean. Read it, brother.
Ezekiel 19:8. Then the nation set against him on every side from the provinces.
Provinces, right? Come on.
And spread their net over him. He was taken in their pit.
They got him. That's Jehoiakim. They took him. Got him in their pit. Took him down. Hold that. Show them what you got out.
Psalms
17:1.
17:1.
Come on.
Hear the right, O Lord. Attend unto my cry.
Right?
Give ear unto my prayer, that goeth not out of feigned lips.
Feigned lips. This is a faithful brother, man. Sincere brother. And he's praying. He praying to the Most High Power. Say, hear my cry. You understand? As we read, we're breaking down Genesis 49. We're breaking down the tribe of Judah. Why? Because their father Jacob, whose name changed to Israel, he blessed his sons, 12 of them, and tell them what's going to befall them, how it's going to go for them in the last days, what's going to happen to them, when they're going to be at, and the type of characteristics that they have. The type of characteristics that they have. So right now, we're breaking down some of the characteristics of Judah. You give it to me, 49:8, read it again. You understand? We want the characteristics of Judah. This lesson is going to take a couple of weeks. Praise the Lord. No big thing. With the grace of the Most High Power, you're taking some notes, you're locking it down, and you can get some juice from it. Read what you got.
Genesis 49:8.
Yes.
Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise.
So Judah, the tribe of Judah, is he who all the other tribes are going to praise the tribe of Judah. First, read it.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies.
So right now, we're going to ascribe that to America, where the so-called Negroes were sold to the enemies through slave ships. They're sold as bondmen and bondwomen, as we brought out at the beginning of the class, at the beginning of the show, right? In Deuteronomy, we brought them out that they were sold. Where were they sold? Where? Virginia?
Jamestown, Virginia.
Jamestown, Virginia. They came in.
1619. 1529 was the first expedition.